I often use aviation analogy. If pilots have to land or take off in the plane, they would have a lot more stressful situation in the cockpit. Think of your sharp turns and intersections like landing or takeoffs. Ensure that the person sitting next to you feels comfortable, because you can brace by holding onto the steering wheel if you're a driver, but passengers don't. First minutes of your driving assessments are probably the most important minutes, because that's when people get a lot more nervous. Now, do you care about the results? If your answer is yes, it means that you are naturally nervous taking a driving assessment. Normal dose of nervousness is always good, but if you blow things out of proportion, you will probably make some uncharacteristic errors. I often get asked if you should chat to driving test examiner. The answer is yes if you want to. So it's best if you don't change who you are and how you are. If the examiner doesn't reciprocate, maybe you should stop talking about, unrelated things. If it's about the test, of course, you're more than welcome to, but don't go too much on periphery of the problem, even when you're talking about driving. Just ensure that you are specific and short about what you're saying. Even if you make a mistake, it's best to say, I know, I should have, I could have, I didn't. So that's a good thing to do, because at least the assessor will recognize that you are fully aware of your mistakes. Ensure that you had a good night's sleep before your driving assessment, because if you're not experienced, and if you're expected to do something to a high standard, you better be well rested, because if you're tired, you will not be able to access your mental faculties to execute every task properly.